We all know that to make gains, we have to train hard at the gym. But there are some minor adjustments or things you can do that will help you notably increase the quality of your workouts. I can think of at least 5 such things that work very well for me. Number 1 is don't work out fasted. In my opinion, working out fasted for more than 4 hours is probably the worst time to work out. Your body is depleted of the muscle glycogen that it usually uses to fuel your workouts, which is why you're not able to push hard enough. Another important thing is anabolism and catabolism. Anabolism is the process of building muscle, and catabolism is the process of breaking down muscle. To grow muscle, you need to be in a net positive. This means you need to have more anabolism than catabolism. Now, exercise itself is a catabolic process. This means when you work out, your muscles are broken down. Now, to get bigger muscles, you need to recover and rebuild these broken fibers as fast as possible. And to start anabolism, you need protein in your system. You need amino acids in your blood. But if you train fasted, there are no amino acids available in your body that can be used to recover the broken down fibers. And plus, because you haven't eaten, that also means your body doesn't have any carbs, which increases the chances of breaking down muscle protein for energy. That is catabolism. This means you are unnecessarily causing more catabolism and will grow lesser muscle comparatively. So always make sure that you're at least not hungry before your workout. Ideally, you should have some protein and complex carbs like protein oats or chicken rice about 2 to 3 hours before your workout, and some simple carbs like a chocolate or a banana just before your workout. This ensures you have enough fuel in your body and reduces unnecessary catabolism. This brings me to my next point, that is, don't eat anything too heavy at least 4 hours prior to the gym. Before that, let me tell y'all what exactly even counts as heavy. So when we say heavy, it usually means a meal that is very high in fats like deep fried foods or whole dairy products. Along with this, it also means the portion size of the food is way too much. Like, have you ever had so much food that your belly feels like an inflated balloon? Yes, that's what I'm talking about. Eating such large portions of food within 4 hours of the gym can potentially cause a diverted blood flow in your body because fats significantly slow down digestion. This basically means that your body prioritizes digestion over exercise. So more blood is directed towards your gut rather than your muscles, which is why you won't be able to train as hard or end up feeling sluggish or nausea. Another reason why I don't eat anything heavy before the gym is because it causes a massive acid reflux. You know, when you're squatting and you suddenly get all that hot burning acid from your stomach right to your throat, that's actually a very big loss of focus and also contributes to lesser intense workouts. If you have to eat something heavy, have it at least 4 to 5 hours before the gym. Personally, I think this much time is enough to digest most of the food as well as give you enough energy to fuel your workouts. Also remember, if you ate heavy, then there's no need for you to have your pre-workout meals of protein and carbs that I explained in the previous point. You don't want to have any more food in your system. The next is going to be don't warm up too heavy. I see so many people doing so much warm up before their workout, which in my opinion is not at all necessary. Warming up means just increasing the blood flow in your body. You don't need to do 4 to 5 stretches and 6 to 7 warm-up sets before your main working set. That's too much fatigue before you even start your workout. All you really need are 2 dynamic stretches of about 30 seconds each and not more than 4 warm-up sets of 12, 8, 4 and 2 reps. Start with the lightest weight just to wake your body up and remind what movement you're about to do. And increment the weight equally such that the 4th warm-up set should be your working set. So you do 2 reps as warm-up with your working set. Rest for about a minute or so and then start your main working set. It's that easy. And please bro, for the love of God, please stop doing cardio before your weight training. Why do you even want to fatigue your body before you even lift weights? You need to understand that your priority should be to lift as much weight as possible. In fact, I would suggest don't even do cardio after your workout because your body is in a catabolic state and has already used up all the glycogen for energy. So any energy you use during cardio will have the risk of being taken by breaking down muscle protein. So just keep your cardio at a completely different time or day. Alright, now moving to supplements. Take creatine 6 to 7 hours before gym. If you take creatine, instead of taking it anytime after the gym, I would recommend taking it 6 to 7 hours before the gym. So if you work out in the evening, then take creatine in the morning. I've noticed that on the days that I forget to take creatine, my strength slightly slightly drops in the gym. I've also experimented by taking creatine just before the gym. Doesn't work that well. I just sort of feel bloated. In my opinion, 6 to 7 hours gap is perfect for maximizing the absorption and seeing the most benefits of this supplement. And the fifth one is caffeine really helps. Caffeine is one of the most well-researched performance enhancers and is proven to do many good things. It increases muscle contraction and force output, increases fat utilization, which makes you more energized and delays buildup of adenosine, a substance in the brain that kind of makes you feel tired. Moreover, it also increases focus in the gym. All of these factors together help us in increasing the overall intensity and effectiveness of our workout. However, just be mindful of when you take your caffeine though, because it can hinder your sleep if taken too late in the evening or taken too much. So don't have a lot of it every day. At tops, 3 to 6 milligrams per kilogram of your body weight should do the job just fine. Stick to the lower end of the dose and don't have it at least 6 hours before bed just to minimize the risk of tolerance and sleep disturbance issues, and you should be fine. So these were the 5 tips from my side that will help you make your workouts more effective. Hope you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, and subscribe for more.